Hi everybody, this is Annapurna Devi with Awakening to Harmony, and tonight I'm going to be offering a live channeling for you. I was actually going to be doing a live on Instagram, but their program is glitching, so I wasn't able to make that happen. So I'm doing a video for you, and I will upload it later. And it'll also be available on my YouTube channel, which is under the same name, Awakening to Harmony. And you can check out various videos on channeling on my channel, or you can also see I have some videos of my chanting and various other videos on topics involving the ascension process or the evolution process, talking about this third dimension and working with the energies that are coming from the cosmic outer realms and how they're assisting us. You know, they're really wanting to help us in this process of evolving and becoming comfortable with these higher levels of our consciousness. Because what's important to know in this beginning, as I'm sharing with you, what's important to know is that we are not just physical beings. We are higher beings that are having this experience of human form. And within this human form, working with the principles of the third dimension, which really all that means is that we are in a lower density because we're in a physical form. So we're in a heavier density. And time is also a factor. So time is now part of the process of delay in manifestation. When we are not in a physical body, we are, you know, like any other being that's out there that is also in a spiritual form without the physical. They manifest from a different process. So that process is really connecting with the laws of the universe. And the laws of the universe are that when you are aware of what you are as far as a vibrational, energetic being, your manifestation can be instantaneous. And we all do this when we are not here in this particular dimension, on this plane, in a physical body. We do this. And so what's so good to know is that this is temporary. This is a temporary situation. And it's also very valuable. We don't come here as punished. You know, we're not being punished by being here, although it can feel that way sometimes. Contrast is an intense experience, and it feels very real because we are in a place of duality. So what that really means is that we see ourselves as separate from another. And so that separation causes us to make evaluations. And those evaluations, you know, can be like, I don't like how your hair looks, or I don't like the clothes you wear, I don't like the choices you make, I don't like how you sound, because we are all very unique and different. So with that said, it is an experience that is valuable because it also involves an emotional range. So when we don't like something, you know, it can really bring us into a state of discomfort, or you know, if we're in contrast with someone, in conflict with someone, that can bring up, you know, feelings of being separate from, or even anger, or discomfort from a place of not belonging. And as we begin to really immerse ourselves in the practice of evolving, what is so important is that we're patient with ourselves and with others, because that patience is going to give you a lot of grace. It's going to give you a lot of grace. When we are noticing something that's different from us, it is more evident here on this dimension than in other dimensions. There's more of there's a non-attachment that we have when we're not in physical bodies. We become very attached to belief systems and to specific ways of being and acting and relating. And these parameters are really just part of this duality game. And what we eventually come to the conclusion of is that it's okay to be different, and it's okay for other people to be different. And then we can really play the game in a more comfortable place, because that comfort comes from, oh, it's okay that they're different and they're doing something different. It's not threatening me. It's not infringing on what I like or who I am. It's just different. It's just different. And so as you begin to try these different ideas on, like, okay, so this is just a temporary situation. I'm not always in a body, so therefore I can't totally identify as a body. So what exactly does that mean? What are we? Well, we're energy. We're energy and we're light, and there's a vibration within each one of us. And that vibration is sort of our signal, radio signal, a specific radio signal that we send out to the universe, or that reverberates out to the universe, and it reverberates out to other people. So it isn't a new age concept. It's really science. When we have technology to pick up the actual frequency with which a human being resonates with, that's pretty amazing, And as technology continues, or science continues to study these ideas of frequency and vibration, there's the Schumann resonance, and the Schumann resonance is what the Earth vibrates at. And when we begin to see the universe as just a great big playground of energy and vibration, and the frequency with which the vibrations are happening, really what that brings us to is an idea of we are all the same, really. It is only different when we take on a physical form and we come here to have this experience, which is a lower density experience. So tonight I'm actually going to do a channeling, and so hopefully somebody that comes through can maybe explain some of these concepts with more clarity. I've been trying these ideas on for a while now, simply because I have been receiving these messages for a very long time. And if you are excited about this video, if you really like my channeling style, or what it is that's being channeled, you can support me by going to my bio and checking out the different options. If you want to give me a tip through Ko-fi, or if you want to send me a Venmo, I just appreciate any support at all to continue to do this work. And I also love energetic tips and energetic offerings as well. So it doesn't have to be in the physical. Whatever you would like to do as far as an offering in exchange for this information is wonderful. And I invite you to check out my other videos, and I also invite you to check out my Instagram account, and it's all under Awakening to Harmony. So without further ado, it's going to take me a couple minutes. What I usually do is I invite people to join me in a short meditation, which really means we're just going to do some deep breathing, and we're going to focus on our hearts. And we're just going to start now. So here we go. Just taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out. And another nice deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out. And just relax your body. You can keep deep breathing if you would like, or you can simply come back into just watching the breath in and out. Hello. I am Selena. I am a Hadarian. We are so happy to have this opportunity to speak to you directly. Your planet is swirling in contrast right now. There is much to sift through. Emotions are high at this time. We feel much sadness and compassion for all of you. also see that there are many of you who are moving into an elevated state and therefore feeling higher states of consciousness. We would like to speak to you today about how to stay in a vibrational alignment with your true self. Your true self is one with all that is. It knows it is not separate from all that is. And it knows that you are Source itself in a form of physical humanity. This is not the only form or place that your true self exists. It also has many other places that it can also be. Your physical human forms are what has been termed a fractal experience. What this means is that it is a part of your true self in physical form. When you are meditating or in a beautiful place in nature, it is easier for you to align with your true self. There is a peace that you feel. There is a buzzing at times. There is a calm. There is unification of your energy. We would say you have come to know yourself. So many of you are orienting yourselves to your minds. But your mind is only a computer where you take in information like a data, and you sift through this data and you make decisions or decide how you feel about this content. But this is not who you are. You are something more. And we invite you to understand yourselves from a higher perspective. From a perspective that is aligned with Source. Source is the ultimate creator of all that is. But you are a part of this as well. And within the scope of your dimension in which you reside as human form, you are still creators. This means that you are not subject to an outside influence. You are creating your experience. And this should be good news to you because it means that you can change your experience at any given moment. You do not need to suffer unless it is purposeful for you or your eternal self in a previously written agenda before you came. But we want you to know that you do not need to continue that agenda throughout your entire time here in physical form. You can change that. This is what free will, or the idea of free will, really means. You are at choice, and you may evolve and move into higher states of consciousness, meaning you will align with different dimensions and therefore begin to operate in a creative sense with more frequency and faster and with more joy. You may create a life that is truly of your making simply by thinking it to be so. This requires that you step out of the limited confines of the mind. The mind has a great ability to be flexible and to embody higher states of understanding. These higher states of understanding will help the mind to become adapted to a new way of operating. We would say you would get an upgrade in your operating system. In order to activate this upgrade, there are so many ways in which you can do this now. Annapurna has found that an etheric stargate is very effective for her. This is the work of Pragit and Jules and the Stargate experience. It has been very helpful in allowing the nervous system and the physical body and the mind of a human to adapt to higher states of thinking and being. But there are many ways in which you can do this. There are activations from celestials. There are activations and light codes which are being offered to you in a variety of different ways. Wendy Kennedy also is another individual that Annapurna finds very valuable in her information. These individuals that are doing this work as she is, offering herself as a channel so that we may speak directly to you, are valuable. They are sacrificing, to a certain extent, a comfort level within their own bodies in order to do this work. We are so grateful that all of these individuals have offered this to you, and we enjoy thoroughly the connection with them. We would also say to you, because there is so much access to information throughout the world now, throughout your earth, we would say, as the Abraham Collective would say, find those things that bring you joy and align you with a sense of well-being. The news is very focused on keeping you in a state of disrupted energy, in a state of chaos, or in a state of frenzied energy. It is unbalanced and non-harmonious. We would say, perhaps limit what you watch and what information you take in. Not all of it is to benefit you in this ascension and evolution. Another person's experience, while it may seem harsh, is created for them, by them, very purposefully. And yet, if you feel yourself feeling excited and passionate about assisting in a certain way, we would not limit that in any way, shape, or form. We would encourage you to follow that energetic urging. We do not say, do not help others, but we do say, make it aligned with your true purpose. Information for information's sake, especially if it is of a chaotic nature, is not helping your evolution. Be discerning. Find those things that bring you a state of harmonious balance and joy. This is how you will begin to raise your own vibration and move into higher states of frequency. We would say, find peace. Look for peace. Look for those things that you can appreciate and be grateful for. Your lives are not long, so take advantage of the moments where you feel love and where you can extend love. Stay in your hearts. Create connections to each other that are compassionate and loving. We would say to those of you that are feeling the struggle, you are loved by these outer realms. You are loved, and help is here for you at any moment. Just simply reach with your minds out Hadarians, or angels, or any other higher ascended masters, I require assistance. I need help. We will find you help. We will assist you immediately. And even in the physical, we will connect to those that may be available to help you in that physical world. You are never, ever alone. And you are very loved. These lives are important. These experiences are important. You are offering your emotional expressions within your experience to all of us, and we are so grateful. We will leave you now, and we hope to meet with you again soon. Annapurna Devi will be so happy to facilitate these connections with you at any time. We are here, and you are loved. Dear Earth children, I am Selena from the Hadarians, and we say to you, keep going. You are doing a fantastic job. We bid you adieu, and thank you for this opportunity. Blessings on all of you. Hello. I hope that you received some good messages. I hope that they made sense to you and that you felt uplifted by these messages. This work is something I do because I truly, truly want to connect humanity to these wonderful, wonderful, helpful, loving beings. And for you to receive encouragement and guidance, right? I hope that is what you received this evening. Again, I am Annapurna Devi. I am with Awakening to Harmony, and you can find me on Instagram or YouTube. And if you would like to be a patron, I welcome any support, energetic or physical, and you can find links in my bio in order to do it in the physical. And you can just link up with me anytime in the energetic. All right, so many blessings to you, and I'll see you again soon. All right, bye-bye now.